So last week we failed our MOT on headlight alignment and what looked like a broken adjuster. You wait until you see what happened next. So we got the bike home and we waited until the weekend, and then we went into the garage to see if we can track down why this headlight wasn't adjusting. And well, let me show you what happened. Okay, it is time to have a look at the Daytona headlight adjuster so that we can see what on earth is going on with it. Hopefully we can fix it, and hopefully we don't have to take the actual headlights out. Let's have a look. Okay, so the book says that you have to remove this little plastic side panel just here, but I'm not convinced, so I'm going to have a go with it in place. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark off where the headlight actually sits on the garage door at the minute. So we have 1, 2, 3, probably one around the back there, 4 screws to get that cover off. Do you know one thing I haven't tried yet? I know they tried it in the garage, but I haven't actually tried adjusting it. Hang on a minute. Is it me? Or did that just move sideways? I'm sure that is moving it sideways. Let me just try again. Right, so that little bit there. The light is completely, it's gone over it and it's now on the other side. And it's getting towards the edge of that piece of tape. Well, it's no wonder that this wasn't moving up and down in the garage, because this is not the Y-axis adjuster. Now there's another one just there. If this one makes it go up and down, I'm going to be happy that I'm not going to have to dismantle this any further. But also I'm going to be pissed because the garage should have known this. That is 100% making it go down. There is nothing wrong with the bloody adjusters. That's a result, that is. I'm a little bit astonished. Like, the garage really should have known better, but at the same time, I'm not going to have to dismantle the bike any further. I don't have to worry about broken adjusters, etc, etc, etc. I just need to get that cover back on and ring up the garage and say, hey, can you adjust my headlight properly and give me an MOT? I'm going to take that as a win. Yes, that's right, folks. There's no other way of saying it other than to say it. And that is that there was nothing wrong with the adjuster. Unfortunately, the garage was simply adjusting the wrong one. There's nothing else to it. And when he was adjusting the adjuster last week, I didn't think to ask him, you know, excuse me mate, are you sure that's the right adjuster? You know, these people, it's their profession. Most bike mechanics have been doing this for years, and so to ask them, are you sure that's the right adjuster, it would be an insult, and also I would have looked pretty bloody stupid. But actually that's what it was, and like I say, there was nothing else to it other than they were adjusting the wrong one. So then after the bank holiday, I had to ring them up and tactfully request a retest and point out that actually mate, there's nothing wrong with it. Your mechanic was adjusting the wrong one. But the guy took it in good spirit and he was like, no problem, bring it in on Wednesday and we'll get you retested. Before we go and get this MOT pass, I would just like to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who has ever left me a comment on one of my videos. It's always nice to interact with my viewers, and most of the comments that people leave for me are positive, and people also leave me constructive feedback as well. Like, for example, this comment that somebody left about that advisory we got on our disc last week. One of the advisories last week was about brake fluctuation on the front here. And the comment left was about these floating disc bobbins here and how it's worth checking them, making sure that they're clean and free to move, and making sure that they haven't seized. Now, I've never worked on floating discs before. I understand the theory behind them, and I will definitely be having a look at them, making sure that everything is clean and free to move. But for me, this is where social media really shines. Social media can get a really bad rap, but when you've got people interacting with videos and helping each other out, I think that's brilliant. I really, really do appreciate when people leave me constructive feedback like that. I do try to respond to everyone's comment, but unfortunately I don't get a chance to, so I'm sorry if you've left me a comment in the past and I haven't managed to respond. It can get quite difficult to respond to every comment, but I always will try. But again, thank you to everyone who does interact with my videos. I really do appreciate it. Well, Lauren, here we are again. And last time we were here, of course, I wished you good luck, and that clearly didn't do anything. So how about this? If you pass this one, I'll take you to bike night tonight. Well, it is done. We do still have a couple of advisories. We've got the loud exhaust, which we know about. We've got the loose chain, which we will tighten up, and we need to give the front brakes a good service. But for now, we have the all-important MOT pass.